Carter Hydro Dam was about 50% as nice to us as we would have hoped. Let's hope the rest of Mystery Lake is more generous. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So we just stepped back inside to create a save point at the end of the last episode. I am going to step over here, and I believe I had some antiseptic I wanted to drop, or did I already drop it? I already dropped it at some point. All right, cool. I had not remembered dropping that. I don't remember where I dropped it either, but evidently I dropped it. Unless it's in a different spot for some stupid reason. But I just want to make absolutely sure before we go anywhere that I am not carrying anything more than I really need to. Let's go ahead and harvest this broken arrow since it just takes a whole 5 minutes. Now we are, now that I'm looking at the sundial, we are sitting pretty much at the end of the day. So we might have a few hours to get a little bit deeper into Mystery Lake and set up camp like at the office, but I'm going to have to move pretty quickly. Let's go category by category just to speed this up a little. Now I do still have those boots on me. How long would it take to harvest those? Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. And the work boots are... Ooh, interesting. So, trail boots, I know they're less restrictive of movement, but they're almost as good wind protection-wise. They're just not as good warmth protection-wise. All right, I'm just going to put the trail boots down. I'm not going to worry about that leather. Again, we're at a point in our exploration of the game world where a lot of materials like this are still going to come relatively easy to us. So I'm not sweating it. All right, that being said, what else am I carrying? I've got lots of coal. I've got the rifle. I need to get a moose-hide satchel and I'll be better in terms of inventory capacity. And I do have a new book that I picked up while in here. But, okay, so that is pretty much it. I've got some cured maple saplings sitting here, which I'll leave there because eventually we might take them out of the zone. But I will go ahead and make a note that at the Carter Hydro Dam, we have 2x guts, we have the 3x, and the 1 maple sapling. I think I have that right. Yep. There's actually 4, but I'll just say that there's... well, no. No, let's not lie to ourselves. It's 4. It's 4. All right, done. Now, let's see what we can do with these few seconds of daylight we have left. The weather's not awful. We're, of course, pretty encumbered. That's the main problem. So I might just... I might just go out to these cabins and sleep. Part of me wants to consider dropping this coal back in the dam with the rest of that stuff, because it is weighing me down. But our main priority as we wander into moose territory, well, I just gave it away. As we wander into Mystery Lake, is looking for a moose. I hear footsteps. All right, nothing in front of me. Oh, nice.
This will come in handy.
Small Arms Handbook. Found a couple of those now. Very, very good. All right, let's go out the other door. There could potentially be a moose, like, right out here. That's something that I'm keenly aware of. But I'm starting to think about just how much I'm carrying and not wanting to wander too far while it's getting dark. Let me search through this, and if it's still looking decent when I go back outside, I'll reevaluate that decision. Playing things by ear at the moment. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okie doke. Wait. Oh, that was just a coffee cup. Just a mug laying on the ground. pulling my focus. Now, of course, there could also be wolves in the area. That's a much older spawn in this area than moose. Moosin. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, good. Not just any grape soda. Stacy's grape soda. Stacy's been playing Long Dark again lately. Much to the excitement of Raphael et al. I'm going to just leave that hoodie right where it is. Don't need it. Don't need the cloth. Plenty of cloth where I'm going. I'm okay. Thanks very much. Okay, we got a locked locker. That's promising. Might have slightly better gear in here. Nope. Or you know, nothing. Might have nothing. There's that too. There's that too. Let's check the first aid kit. Nothing. But one thing I will have to do if I'm going to be making any trips is I'll have to refuel this lantern. It looks like I just used the last of my lantern oil, which is not necessarily a problem. Alright, so. Weather's starting to look a little bit obnoxious. Part of me wants to just stay the night in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'd rather wake up to a pleasant morning and the ability to move a little bit more freely. And let's take another look at the inventory. I've got 9 coal sitting here. Can I maybe mark that I have 9 coal? Because where would I be taking this? I could potentially take it to the forge in Forlorn Muskeg, so that's a reason to hold on to it. That's the thing. We're just so freaking encumbered right now. So much stuff. It's partly just due to the food I'm carrying, but it's primarily all this. And the fact that I have that gunpowder on me. So I've got some rifle shell casings. Yep. Yep. Yeah, don't have that many good options, which is all the more reason to stay rested, because walking around encumbered, this encumbered in particular, is going to be problematic. One thing I can definitely do is eat an MRE, so I'll do that. Might actually not make it all the way through the MRE. I did not. There's still 47, really? 47 calories left in it. Okay, and then we will drink one of our sodas. Suppose I should have drank that first. But I wanted to get rid of that half pound. There we go. Alright, so now let's sleep for as long as the game will let me, which at this point is just going to be 6 hours. I'll say 7. And we'll wake up with a considerable amount of nighttime left to go, and I'll just pass some time. Let's go ahead and just drink this, because lugging less water around will help. Now let's pass the time for about 3 hours. There's nowhere in here that I could light a fire and do something more productive. I suppose I could sharpen my things for the remaining time. Yeah, I can do that. This will take some time up, and we can watch the sun slowly rising. And then I'm probably, once I'm done with this, going to sleep again to pass a little bit more time, get a little bit more daylight in the air. But mainly, I would just like to have the temperature nice and high. It's just because the sun has risen and it's technically daytime doesn't mean that it's pleasant outside at all. I also picked up that second knife. I guess I can go ahead and drop that, huh? As long as I keep this one sharp, I'm golden. Sharpening skill is slowly increasing. Okay. Don't you waste my cloth. I will murder you. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, so let's drink a little bit more water to get rid of that weight. This might drop us below 90 pounds. Yay. And let's sleep for 2 hours. "22 days, 11 hours, 19 minutes, and lots of daylight. Also sounds relatively calm outside." That's because it is relatively calm. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to go this way. And we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm going to hug the rocks because there could be a wolf patrolling close-ish. But we're going to make our way to the camp office by way of the river and the lake. We'll pick some cattails along the way, so I guess we'll kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Because we're making our way more deeply into the zone, but we're also looking for signs of our moose. I don't see any so far. No bark scraped off any trees. Hang on, I don't want to get too close because one of the wolf patrol routes is... It goes underneath the bridge, so I don't want to go down to the shore too quickly. I don't see... Ooh, any birch bark laying around? I see... Oh, there's some birch bark. Nice. 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 Grab a little bit more. And then, yeah, we're going to step down here. I'm not going to go too far that way. See, I'm nervous even about walking up to these cattails. Because this is within wolf detection range if one is nearby. Alright, I'm going to grab this one and back off. Okay. Go back to the other side. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'll grab these then. There's a few to my left, but I'm not going to worry about them. Alright, so there's those. There's those. And... down the river we go. So I am going to make a slight detour here. Okay, I see some more birch bark. A couple of slight detours. We're going to take that detour, but we're also going to go up there really quickly to see if the prepper cache, one of the potential prepper cache spawn locations, is up there. So I'd like to check it out while I'm close. There's some cattails over on the other side. I don't even care. I'm good on food. I know. I'm blowing your mind right now. I said I don't care about cattails. I know. The world might... well, maybe let's not make any jokes about the world ending right now. How about that, Hadrian? Let's not go there. Sensitive topic, for sure. I don't think the world is ending, but, you know, scary times that we're in, so I'll stay away from that area. So yeah, we're going to go up here because this is one of the spots, and then we're just going to keep walking down the river because we'll eventually get to the lake. Now we are going to risk some sprains on the way up to check this spawn location. We'll just have to deal with it. I've got bandages and painkillers, so whatevs. In the words of some wise old sage, whose name I've forgotten, whatevs. I'm walking up to the top here to, yeah, take the sprain risk away. Good. Stay along. Oh, no, it's back. Dang it. I am so glad they added that indicator, and I'm also so glad they took away the exclamation point that was initially accompanying it. That was so obnoxious. Because it was designed to get attention, but they literally said in the patch note when they changed it that some players found it anxiety-inducing, and that was a perfectly accurate way to put it. It's like when you have a blinking red indicator on your screen. Okay, I don't think it's here. Let me go over here. I haven't been to this one too many times, so I'm a little bit unsure of where it spawns. Damn it. I knew that was coming. But yeah, when you have a blinking red indicator on the screen, it tends to drive you a little bit nuts with just feeling like something much worse than the typical sprain risk is happening. I mean, yes, you need to warn players of the sprain risk. Is that my last bandage? Is that my last bandage? Yes, it is. We can't have that. Let's craft a few. And then, you know what? Rather than walk back down all that area that's so fraught with sprain risk, I'm going to change course slightly. Let the detours continue. Actually, let me put the gun away. Part of me wants... Really? Alright. See, at least that way we got it over with. For a second, the way that I don't know if you guys saw that. You can go back and look at what I was just looking straight up towards that tree. But the way that the grass was lined up against that tree trunk. Hang on, did I select painkillers? I did. The way that it was lined up against that tree trunk made it look like a creature was standing in front of me. Didn't necessarily look like anything. It's just funny. Alright, let's go ahead and use that. Now this route is, of course, taking us a little bit closer to the wolves along the tracks. That is known, but we're going to go anyway. And if we have to kill some wolves, we'll kill some wolves. Do I still have those? No. I left those rabbit hides on top of Timberwolf Mountain. That's okay. They're easy to come by. The nice thing about those is that they were cured, but I don't feel badly about that. I think I seem to remember when I was up there mentioning that I was considering like going back in and grabbing that stuff, but it's okay that I didn't. I'm happy with the stuff that I brought down. And heck, you know, I unloaded everything that I possibly could have. If I had brought those little pelts with me, then that would have been additional burden to worry about. Now, I could go for the guts from this prop deer, but because I know that I am going to be passing by some wolves soon, I'm going to not do that. Once we get to the camp office, I will be dropping some things so that I can move around a little bit more freely until such time as we're ready to get moving again. Nice. Nothing on the dead guy. Huh. No wolves along the tracks this morning. Where are they? Because we're coming up on right around that rock right there is the camp office. We're getting close. And I haven't seen a single wolf. That's slightly disturbing. Oh, wait. Wait. There's one. Sorry, I had just picked up my drink to take a sip. So I had my glass in my hand casually while walking forward right after commenting about how I couldn't see any wolves. And then there's a wolf right in front of me. Oh, man. All right, well, he's crossing the tracks, so I'm going to give him a second. There they are. Okay, this is starting to make a bit more sense. Oh, of course you turn around, you jerk. All right, so we're probably going to have to drop one of these wolves, I would imagine. Unless I hightail it in that direction. I mean, I shot one in the middle of the night not too long ago at all, so I'm not worried about my capacity to injure the wolf, but I'd prefer to wolf hunt on my own terms, and right now I'm trying to travel while encumbered. The encumbrance would not help me in a fight. Yes, walk the other way. Walk the other way, you little jerk. I don't want to deal with you. Of course he turns back around. I'm glad I turned to look, but he's not that close. Can I not get up here? I think I can. Come on, game. Damn. Yeah, there's not a way, unfortunately. Thank you for the ominous music, by the way. That's very, very encouraging. So we're just going to take this guy out. And we'll come back and get his guts in a bit. Maybe even get his meat and cook it. We will probably be in Mystery Lake for a bit, because I would like to sit and, like I said, do some moose hunting. I think this is a good place to moose hunt. Interesting. I didn't hit him. Huh. The other wolf ran this way, though, so I have to be careful. That was the exact wrong direction I needed that wolf to run. All right. Okay, well, that's at least a little bit better. We are now level 2 with our rifle, and we're so close that I'm going to go ahead and get... Well, tell you what, I'll come back for it, like I said, because that other wolf is still nearby. I could potentially take out 2 wolves and bring back all of their stuff and have it curing in the office. Now that I have so much gear on me, obviously I want to protect the integrity of my gear, and yes, of course I want to protect my life, but the gear will do the latter. The gear will give me a little bit of armor, so to speak, in a fight, so I won't lose as much health due to the fact that I'm so cushioned. Alright, so finally we can lighten our load a little bit once we get in here. Okay, so, first things first. Let's drop that coal right here. And then we have a number of cattails on us as well. But I also have some books on me that I guess I'll go ahead and go upstairs and set the books on the shelves. Dead guy? Yay, no dead guy. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know why I get so excited about that every time. Well, actually I do, because who wants to hang out at your base with a dead guy? Yeah, that's always a nice shift when that happens. So we've got that book to read. Let's also go ahead and put down these other books that we've found. And we will eventually get some reading done here. And put you away. Alright, so there's that. So many matches. I've literally got over 3 pounds of matches on me. Absurd. Absurd. I could even put some of them away, probably. Save a little bit of weight. And I may well do that. I could have a... we'll check these drawers up here, but we could have one of these drawers just dedicated to holding some extra stuff. Even that coal I could bring back up here and put that in here. So, yeah, how can we lighten our load? Let's go one category at a time. Let's go ahead and dump the heavier of the 2 match stacks, and also this match stack in there. We'll put the newsprint in there too. We're carrying probably more accelerant than we need to. I'll put half of that away. I don't need these tinder plugs. Okay. Now it's starting to look a little bit better. I could even put down some of the stems. We'll come back for them later, obviously. But let's put the worn climbing socks down that I found. That's just a spare pair because why not? I'll keep the cattails on me, but maybe stash some of the crackers because I'm sick of seeing all these boxes of crackers in my inventory. Just tired of it. Don't want to see them anymore. Want them out of my face. All right, so that's 1.5 pounds of flares. I can drop a couple of these. That helps. I can drop the crow feathers. That's not a huge difference maker, but I'll do it. Okay. All right, now let's actually have a look around the camp office, shall we? We've got this bedroll, which we will probably...
come in handy.
I'll be breaking that down in a second because free cloth. Newsprint roll. Okay, well, that's not very useful to me. There's nothing under the bed. All right, nothing too fancy going on in here. At least on this top floor. And then is there... No, there's no magnifying glass back there. Nothing over here. Stack of papers there. got a nice little stack of papers there. Got a working on that novel there. Yeah, you're talking about that 3 years ago. Been working on that the whole time. Got a compelling protagonist. Got an obstacle for him to overcome. Sorry, Family Guy references. Let's see what else is here. And I don't think there's much else to report. I'll check. Oh, there's a can opener. I'll grab that, and then we'll put it right back down in a moment.
All I can think about is food.
I'm going to grab that. Am I hungry again? Oh, I am. Okay. Well, let's chow down on some cattails, because God knows I'm carrying so freaking many of them. I'm also going to sort... Well, I'll tell you what. One thing I can do is go ahead and drink that Stacy's grape soda. That's 1/2 pound gone right away. Now, let's sort that way. Yeah, so these don't move around. And we're just going to plow through these because we're going to find plenty more in this zone. And then we have a few other spots that we could potentially look. That number's not changing because I'm eating these so fast. That's the most amusing little feature of the Long Dark's interface is that when you go through a stacked item fast enough, the number doesn't drop until you give it a second. It's just this tiny little detail that you don't notice until you play the light. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we still have 11 cattails. Not bad at all. So, 2 things before I end this episode. We're going to take a look around this area here. Stack of papers. Magnifying lens. I knew there'd be one in here. I knew it. And then I think I already stepped over here relatively quickly. I'll go ahead and grab this coal. That's the other thing I was going to do. I know, you can drop it in a second. Yeah, so there's nothing going on here. But we do have some line on the bench as per usual. Also a hook. Good. So we can do some fishing. Or some repair for that matter. And let's check the first aid kit. Bandage. Good. Makes up for the one we had to use. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Put some stuff away. We're going to harvest that bedroll we picked up for cloth. Perfect. $10 cloth. I will happily harvest that. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to look around the lake area, see what other loot we can find. And, well, first things first, I'm going to go out and get the material from that wolf that I killed and kill the other one. So we're going to go take care of that right at the beginning of the next episode. And then, like I said, we're going to spend some time probably shooting more wolves while we look around the lake area, check for other prepper caches, and then start our moose hunt in earnest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. The comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.